Shema Arthur Bashim Yahushua. This is Priest and Captain Shema of ISPK Under Command Junior Hana. Bring it to you live one more time for ISPK Queens. Last time I was on here, I talked about how the pushing across the load the debt, how you make you teach you ain't got to keep the law anymore as long as you give them money. You can go through some scriptures about how you got to keep the law. Go Proverbs 21:21. Solomon talking. He that follow after righteousness and mercy findeth life. Righteousness and honor. You follow after righteousness. What's the root word of righteousness? Right. To be right. What's right? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what you have to do. Go to James 1:22. Come on. James 1:22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own self. So be doers of the word and not hearers only. That's the Christian church. They're hearers of the word, but they're not doers of the word. You're not doers of the word. You're deceiving yourself in that Christian. You're not being righteous. Go to Deuteronomy 6:24. And 24. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is at this day. You see that? He might preserve us alive. You're not going to live if you're not keeping these laws, statutes. You're going to die. You're eventually going to die. You're going to catch hell. If you some type of deviant, you're going to catch a disease. You're going to be a murderer. You're going to go to jail. You're going to get murdered yourself. Drug dealer, the same thing. All that. That you want to preserve your life, you guys got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Matthew 5 and 6. Come on. This is Christ talking. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. You see that? That thirst after righteousness, which everyone's good. You got to be right. You got to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and that's how you be filled. That's how you'll survive these end times that's coming. That World War III is coming. That's how you're going to survive. That's right. When you thirst after righteousness, you do the law, statutes, and commandments. Romans 2:13. Romans 2:13. Romans 2 verse 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. See that? Not the hearers, but the doers shall be justified before God. This is after Christ. Romans, like a lot of people say too, well, after Christ died, things have changed. No, and Paul taught something different. No, Paul didn't teach anything different what Christ taught. He's telling you right here, you got to be doers of the word. You got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's not happening in the Christian church. Luke 1 and 6. And they were both righteous before God, walking in the commandments and ordinances of the Lord blameless. That's blameless. That's what you have to be blameless, without spot, without blemish. That's the only way you get up on them chariots. You got to be blameless. When the chariots come, what the world calls UFOs, you got to be without spot and blameless. You got to be worthy of the kingdom. You can go to Deuteronomy 6 and 25. And 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God, as he hath commanded us. See that? It's not democracy. Ain't no vote. And what I feel. No. God commanded us to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the most high that he commanded us. You have to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You have to. Yes, you have to. That's the only way you're going to get saved. People like the Christian church like say that too. I'm saved. I'm Holy Ghost filled, sanctified. I'm saved. You ain't saved from nothing. You can get. That's why the Christian church gets shot up. That's why things happen in the Christian church, because it's the house of Satan. It's the synagogue of Satan. They are not keeping the law, statutes, and the Christian church, and it's going to lead you to your destruction. Here, I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to bring out some more scriptures about keeping the commandments. Lord allow tomorrow, but I'm gonna end it with that. That's my time. Hey, pay your tithes. Go to icpk.com and pay your tithes. That's my time. Shalom.